Oh shit, this is different. Okay, so normally I record off of from the camera settings, but I am recording this off the YouTube app now. First time doing that. Okay, good morning. Let's take a hit. If you have a bong or some dabs or whatever you have, take a hit with me real quick. Okay, that was good hit. Let's do one more hit for just because. All right. So, um, hi. For those of you who know who I am, I'm Justice, also known as Lola, and welcome to my Wake and Bake mornings. Um, so I'm trying to um, do these Wake and Bake sessions with y'all and just talk about some random things. Today, I actually want to talk about something a pretty serious topic. It's about HIV. Um, I know I talked about that in my last video, but this time, like, I'm just so irritated. If you don't know about Tammy, it is a really good app. I'm not sponsored with Tammy or anything like that, but pretty good app. I've talked to a lot of people on there. A guy had messaged me on Tammy and was like, "You want to see my ass?" I'm like, sure. So he sends me a picture and all that, and then he asked me if I would have sex with him. And I was like, possibly, and like even if you were detectable, and I was like, no. If I were like, if I was still detectable today, I would not fucking have sex with anyone until I became undetectable. Um, just because that's what I did when I first found out. Like when you find out about that, the first thing to your mind is not to go have sex with somebody else. Well, that's not my thought. I mean, that might be other people's thoughts, but that wasn't mine. Anyway, so I told him no, and the dude was like, "Well, why not?" And I was like, "I don't understand why people like you want to get it. Like, I don't. I don't understand. I wish I was a psychologist. I wish I was smart enough for that shit so I could understand why the fuck people want to get HIV for. Like, it's not curable. Even if there was a cure, you shouldn't want to just go out and fucking get that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, literally, what the actual fuck? Um, so, no. Like, 100 times no, I told him no. But like that's why I want to talk to y'all about. It's like I don't understand. Like what is the reason? Like if there's somebody out here watching this and you're one of those people, I'm not trying to attack you or anything, but you could maybe put in the comment section why you want it. I've been asked this by many people. This one guy, he told me he wanted to get it because if he got it, he wouldn't have to worry about anything about getting it. I'm like, okay, just because you worry about getting, if you're really that worried about getting it, use fucking protection. Use condoms. You get on the fucking the HIV prep shit. Um, I know that there's some complications with prep right now, but there's other HIV medicines that you can take to help prevent you from getting it, as long as I think it's within the 72-hour period. Um, then you should be okay. Um, so um, it's one of those things where I don't really understand why people want it. And the reason why like I don't understand is because it comes with so much stuff, and people are probably like, well, what do you mean? It comes with so much shit. what I mean is like, for me, for instance, um, when I originally found out I was gonna commit suicide, that was had been my plan for the longest time. Like I was like, man, if I ever get it, I'm just gonna kill myself because I don't want to have to live with old medicine. I don't want to have to feel like I'm taking something to support my life. It's basically being like on a life support is what I feel like, because people are like, oh, but you're not dying. And yeah, I am, just slowly. It's not killing me as fast, but it's killing me slowly. That's where and like that's a hard thought process to process into people's minds, or my mind, or whatever. But anyways, like I'm saying, the HIV comes with a lot of shit. It comes with depression, it comes with anxiety, and it comes with cancer. HIV has cancer cells. I'm a prime candidate already for cancer because my dad's side of the family and my mom's side of the family both have cancer. Uh, Both of them have cancer cells that run through their family. So, thanks. um, so now I have like the anxiety of like, okay, what if I get cancer? Like, damn, is that gonna kill me faster? What's gonna happen if I do get it? Am I gonna be able to do treatments for it? I don't fucking know. I don't want to think about that, but it's there. That's a thought that's in my head. The thoughts are suicidal thoughts. I don't have them quite as often as what I had them when I first started out. Um, so now, I mean, they're a little bit more developed. That sometimes they're just off and on. I'm not ever gonna commit suicide because I have some really amazing friends. And I know what it's also like to lose a friend to suicide. It fucking sucks. And so, as much as I talk about it and stuff, it's just, I don't know if it's some kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, it comes with that. It comes with depression. It comes with the anxiety of, oh my God, am I gonna get sick if I would go and do this? Or especially with this COVID-19 shit, um, like I have to worry about who I'm around because if I get the COVID-19, I could get really sick. Um, People with flus, I don't hang out with anybody who gets sick, whether it's just a cold, if it's just a cold, or if it's the flu. I'm not fucking hanging out with you. Take your sick ass somewhere else. I ain't trying to get sick. I'm not, as much jokes that I make about killing myself, bitch. That's y'all probably, you shouldn't joke about that. That's not funny. I have a dark sense of humor, okay, and so that's how I cope with my depression. I make jokes about my depression. I make jokes about my HIV. This is how I cope. A lot of people, probably therapists, will probably like that's not a good way to cope. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Well, I was trying to hit that, but I don't think it's happening. Um, so I'm gonna put some Gorilla Glue in here. I've been smoking on this Gorilla Glue for a minute. But yeah, this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about HIV um, and how it's affected me and shit. Um, I'm doing better now, uh, but before, yeah. Okay. So yeah, before, not a great thing. I told myself I was gonna fucking take the torch to that shit, and I fucking did. Okay. Anyways, it's getting off the track. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like, I don't understand like how. And another thing about like having HIV, it affects you so hard in the gay community. Like, because the gay community is a brutal as shit, and I don't give a fuck if people in the gay community want to say that we're not, or that we are. Yeah, that we aren't, because we are. Like, we want to be accepted so bad by other people, and we want the Christian community and straight people who are homophobic, we want them to accept us, but we can't accept people in our own fucking community. That's what's really fucked up, man. Like, um, the other day I had someone say, "Ew, you have HIV." I wouldn't ever touch somebody with HIV. that that's fucked up. Like, you're a fucked up piece of shit. You're a low life. I'm sorry that your life is so shitty that you have to feel like you want to make somebody else feel like shit. Like, that's not cool. Like, uh, why? Why do you feel like that's okay? Um, the we are so fucking judgmental when it comes to people with STDs, or people who have a mental problem, or people with weight issues. And mainly when it comes to the weight issue, people, it's fucking about uh, the people who, the gay community, who are the fit ones, who think they're hot shit. Look, you can be hot, but your personality makes you a fucking 3 or 2. Shit, bitch, you might as well be a -1 at that point, because it's not how you look, it's about your personality. If you have a shitty personality, you're a shitty person. I don't give a fuck if you're hot or not. Um, like, but, like, I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that people who think that they are better than other people. That's just, especially in the gay community, with like I said, with the really fit twinks and all that shit. Because yes, there are some twinks that are different, but majority of y'all are assholes. But also, like, I also don't understand how, like, there's these, like, bigger guys who are like, oh, no big guys, but you're big yourself. Like, what? That don't make no damn sense. You're a bear. Okay, so you're into twinks, but why should we have to discriminate against each other? Just fucking, like, don't be mean. Like, yeah, I guess that's not really mean, because, like, that's, like, your preference. But if a bigger person comes to you and talks to you, don't be an asshole to them. Just be like, hey, look, you're just not really my type. Be polite. But y'all aren't. Y'all are just fucking assholes. We're all fucking assholes to each other. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I am the perfect gay either, because I have been that gay where I'm like, oh, well, you're this way, I don't like you. But I've been trying to, like, not be like that anymore. Like, because as life, like, keeps going on and you keep getting older, you realize that, oh man, you don't have to be hateful just because shit in your life isn't going right. And that goes for everybody in the gay community. Just because you're not at where you're at, and, like, just because you're not at where you want to be in your life, and because you're not happy, doesn't mean you should take somebody else and drag them down and make them feel like shit either. Like, it's just, it blows my mind that we do that. I've been trying to drink some tea. I might have to go to the kitchen and get some more, because, girl, I am running out. My mouth is dry. I got some water right here. You can drink some of this water until but yeah, that's why I wanted to get up on here and talk about, with, like, about the whole HIV thing. I know I kind of, like, got off the topic for a little bit, but it's a hard thing. And like I said, like, I don't know why people want it. If there's people out there who are watching my channel, maybe you can tell me, like, what exactly, like, what is your reasoning for it? Because, like, I know for me, like, I still to this day wish that I could have went back and told myself, hey, use a condom, or hey, something's off about this guy, don't trust him, because I got lied to. it's my fault for not wearing a condom and all that shit, but I never consented to having HIV. I never wanted HIV. I didn't know that this dude had HIV. This dude knew he had it since 2014, and it's just crazy. And I don't. If whoever the fuck is friends with the dude who gave me HIV, and y'all try fucking coming at me all fucking crazy, you need to go and reroute your game, because I'm not the fucking one, bitch. Like, not the fucking one. I don't know why this person. I'm not gonna fucking name drop him on here, because I'm pretty sure I've already name dropped him in one of my other videos. Um, but I've had his friends message me on Twitter. I've had them message me on Facebook. I've had them message me on Instagram, talking about how it's all my fault. Blah 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 blah. No, he fucked up. He infected people. He's infected multiple people, and he's gonna pay for his fucking crime. Like, you're not just gonna get away with this fucking shit. And I hope he actually watches this and feels like shit, because, you know, like people are like, well, how the fuck did he ruin your life? Bitch, what the fuck do you mean? I got the depression that I was working so hard to conquer has come back and has flooded. Just flooded. Bitch. Some days I do really good. Lately I haven't been doing so well. I mean, I just lost my cousin, so that's normal. And then I have a friend OD, and I got some other shit going on top of that. And then, the whole HIV, it's a whole fucking thing. It's like, ugh, girl. And then we got court for the HIV shit. It's a hot mess, bitch. And, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm not sure what to do with myself, because that's what HIV has put me at, in that state of mind. Like, it has made me depressed. It's giving me anxiety about getting sick, like I said before. It's also a whole thing of, what is it? I'm trying to find the words to say, like, like, I wanted to have a surrogate. I'm probably not going to be able to have a surrogate now, because I don't know too many people who are going to be okay with having a person giving birth to a person who has this disease that's not curable. Like, and people are like, well, you can still have a child, you can still adopt. Bitch, okay, yes, adoption is great, but I do want to have something of my own for my own blood. I don't know if I would have a kid right now, though. Honestly, obviously not right now, though, because one, a bitch be broke as fuck. Two, the world is just fucking a hot ass mess right now. Too much crazy ass shit. So I don't know if I ever will have kids. It just actually depends on the guy that I meet, and if I fall in love with him, and if we, it's up to that guy, honestly, whether or not he wants to proceed with a child or not with this fucking crazy world. Yes, bitch, I'm fucking single. People, I get so many people asking me, why am I single, bitch? Because no one can handle this. I'm too fucking, too much, too extra. I've been told I'm too extra, too depressed, all kinds of shit. That's just me. Like I said, I've been trying to work on myself. But I think I pretty much covered everything in this video that I wanted to talk about. If y'all have any questions, please leave your questions in the comment section. If, like I said, for those who are watching this and you want to go get HIV, tell me your reason why. Like, why is this a fetish for you? Put that in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, bitch. Bye.